Game crashed on me 25-ish times, so the progression can feel out of whack, but this is chaos and QuickTime Director made for Windows 3.11 that is so broken that we had to glitch puzzles to beat them. Shows how beta tested this was. Game is linear and non-linear at times. The amount of money you have on you makes people react different when they see you. Puzzles are made from chaos theory, each trying to present one concept and justify its edutainment. To NYU. Lulz. Will present some crashes and bugs in riddles. -2 last riddles. Plant leaves for the heart nerve cure and the syringe riddle. Since those crash the game, not to mention after the fractal puzzle your save is broken. AKA all saves after it are corrupted. Oh joy. Rage was felt when I had to redo the labyrinth 15 times. Screams of agony, since only before it you can properly save your progress. So I will let you feel the pain. In some sections.
For thousands of years, mankind has struggled to unlock the mysteries of a stubbornly irregular universe. But from Archimedes to Galileo, from Newton to Einstein, at every summit of comprehension, we have found ourselves faced with a new landscape of seemingly boundless complexity. The more we knew, it seemed, the less we truly understood. But now a new science, embracing the infinite possibilities of the real world, offers fascinating insight into this paradoxical realm. Travel now to this world within our own world, where the uneasy balance between order and confusion, between the random and predictable, may finally account for the inimitable delicacy of a snowflake, the vengeful fury of a volcano, the elegant riddle of the human heart. You're journeying to a place a lot like Earth, a place where anything can happen, and does, where you must learn the secrets of nature's true creative forces, secrets as old as time itself. Welcome to chaos. Good luck.
Alright guys and gals, you're tuned to KAOS, where we don't just play the hits, we make them. Hey, and speaking of making them, our annual You Make the Hit contest starts today. You know how it works. We provide the instruments, you provide the sound. So come on down and see if you got what it takes. Now let's pump up the new one from Chance to showers later this afternoon. Chance to showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 14 degrees. Intermittent showers. It's overcast. Clear today. Thunder and gale force winds. Partly cloudy, partly sunny. Tornadoes. Wind. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. It's overcast. Clear today. Lightning, thunder, and gale force winds. Partly cloudy, partly sunny. Tornadoes. Windy. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. It's overcast. Clear today. Lightning, thunder, and gale force winds. Partly cloudy, partly sunny. Tornadoes. Windy.
It's me, Uncle Prospero. I haven't much time to talk because I'm busy at myriad details of my life. Up the coast for a little visit today. There must be something in the... It's me, your Uncle Prospero. I haven't much time to talk because I'm busy at myriad details of my life. It's me, your Uncle Prospero. I haven't much time to talk because I'm busy at myriad details of my life.
Still avoiding mic calls, huh? Okay, we'll go over this one more time. When you joined the Virtual Environment of the Month Club, you got 12 environments for the low price of 1 credit each, with the understanding that you'd purchase 6 more at regular club prices. A generous offer, to be sure, but apparently not generous enough, because according to our records, you now owe us some 10,075 creds for environments we already sent you. Now tell me, what do you think would happen to this fragile arrangement we call the world if everyone went around acting like that? I'll tell you. Total chaos. That's what. You want to be responsible for that? Deadbeat? I didn't think so. So please, pay what you owe. Don't make me come after you.
Or a pendulum swinging in space, completing the same motion over and over, unimpeded by earthly forces. The path decays as friction pulls it to a final point of rest. Attractor. This pendulum moves unpredictably around 3 magnets, never repeating the same journey twice. Turbulence. A confusion of patterns as ink bleeds into water. The troubled surface of rippling water. Could it be that another world lurks just beneath the disorder? An unexplored world of infinite splendor and mystery.
If you found this program fascinating, take advantage of this one-time-only television offering. Chaos, Nature's Mysterious Enigma. Download now and receive the first 7 installments absolutely free. Download now. This offer will not be repeated. Download now. This offer will not be repeated. Download now. This offer will not be repeated.
Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. Oh, it's over. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. Oh, it's overcast. Clear today. Lightning, thunder, and gale force winds. Partly Partly cloudy, partly sunny. Tornadoes. Windy. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. Oh, it's overcast. Clear today. Lightning, thunder, and gale force winds. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. Oh, it's overcast. Clear today. Lightning, thunder, and gale force winds. Partly cloudy, partly sunny. Tornadoes. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. Oh, it's overcast. Clear today. Lightning, thunder, and gale force winds. Partly cloudy, partly sunny. Tornadoes. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. Oh, it's overcast. Clear today. Lightning, thunder, and gale.
It's me, your Uncle Prospero. I haven't much time to talk because I'm busy at myriad details of my work. Up the coast for a little visit today.
Please hang up and try your call again when your bill has been paid.
Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. Oh, it's overcast. Clear today. Lightning, thunder, and gale force winds. Partly cloudy, partly sunny. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. Oh, it's overcast. Clear today. Lightning, thunder, and gale force winds. Partly cloudy, partly sunny. Tornadoes. Windy. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. Oh, it's overcast. Clear today. Lightning, thunder, and gale force winds. Partly cloudy, partly sunny. Tornadoes. Windy. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snow. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. Oh, it's overcast. Clear today. Lightning, thunder, and gale force winds. Partly cloudy, partly sunny. Tornadoes. Windy. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. Oh, it's over. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. Oh, it's overcast. Clear today. Lightning, thunder, and gale force winds. Partly cloudy, partly sunny. Tornadoes. Windy. Chance of showers. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is 48 degrees. Intermittent showers. Oh, it's overcast. Clear today. Lightning, thunder, and gale force winds. Partly cloudy, partly sunny. Tornadoes. Windy. Chance of showers later this afternoon. Clear and snowing. Current temperature is.
cloud formations, fluctuations in the stock market, the development of weather patterns, the flow of traffic, turbulent water, the engineering of the human body, systems which have confounded those who have tried to discover their unpredictable essence. Since Newton, scientists believed that the universe operates in an orderly, predictable, and mechanical fashion, that if we could piece together the inner workings of this cosmic clock, we would have the eternal laws which governed every aspect of it. In the late 1800s, mathematician Henri Poincaré challenges Newtonian law by daring to wonder about the stability of the solar system. What if a planet were to orbit not one, but two bodies? The addition of this one extra factor seemed to produce an orbit which was highly irregular and unpredictable. But rescued from the trash can of science comes a theory called chaos, which shatters Newton's ideal of an orderly, clockwork universe. A theory which suggests that there are indeed random, irregular, and unpredictable aspects of the universe, and which attempts to reveal the structure laying hidden beneath the seeming disorder.
It's me! Did I mention you are my only living relative? Did I mention you are my only living relative? It's me, your Uncle Prospero. I haven't much time to talk because I'm busy at myriad details of my life. Up the coast for a little visit today. Did I mention you are my only living relative?
Message unlocked.
It's me, your Uncle Prospero. I haven't much time to talk because I'm busy attending to the myriad details of my rather massive estate. But I was wondering if you couldn't pop up the coast for a little visit today. I had a sudden yen to see my only living relative. There must be something in the air. Get it? Relative air. By the way, I've been working on some fascinating scientific theories which I'll transmit to you post-haste. I'd love to see what you make of them. Bye-bye. Oh, and do hurry. You know how I hate to be kept waiting. Jenkins, how do you turn this blasted thing off? You know I've always been intrigued by the more unpredictable aspects of nature. And what's more unpredictable than the weather, right? So I built my own little weather field, you see. I had this notion that if I could somehow control the weather, then I'd be able to figure out why it's so hard to forecast. It's a little complicated, but I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out.
Oh my God. Oh, you scared me half to death. Well, you didn't happen to see a contact lens, did you? You didn't happen to see a contact lens, did you? You didn't happen to see a contact lens, did you?
That calculates the temperature variance between the upper and lower atmosphere. Okay, that's recording the current wind speed. That particular device measures the east-west temperature variance.
You can't examine data that hasn't been gathered.
Well, just watch out you don't step on it, okay? Okay, this is embarrassing, but it's the last contact I have. Well, I lost the other one too. Now I'm practically blind. Well, I lost the other one too. Now I'm practically blind. What was that? Okay, first of all, I was up at my workstation totally minding my own beeswax, and that's when there's this flash of lightning, and then what happened was all the machines went all kaflooey, and so I went down to adjust them, and that's when my contact fell out of my eye, so I came down here to look for it, and that's when you came in. You see how it's all connected, somehow? So how in the heck did you get that butterfly to land up there anyway? So how in the heck did you get that butterfly to land up there anyway? So how in the heck did you... heck did you... So how in the heck did you get that butterfly to land up there anyway? So how in the heck...
To avoid vaporization, please step back from the launch pad.
You can't examine data. Feels good, doesn't it, when the rocket blasts off?
So how in the heck did you... When seeking resolution, I take time for an ablution.
That was ablution, as in wash, cleanse, bath. Now you have things in your control.
Hello? Is that you? Keep trying. There are only so many weather patterns. You know, on second thought, I think I'll stay right here. I've sort of come to like this strange-looking place. And sure, I could use some new contacts, but I mean, who really needs to see that clearly anyway? You have fun, though, and send me a postcard from the fractal forest. You know, on...
Okay, that was Downward Spiral, the new one from Thunder Cake. You're listening to KAOS Hit Factory, where we don't just play the hits, we make them.
Now you have things in your control. Now you have things in your control.
Well, it seems we have our first contestant in the Chaotic Hit Contest. Okay, contestant, you know the deal. All you gotta do is make us a chaotic hit and we'll make you a whole lot of fast cash. Well, not real cash, no one uses that anymore, but we'll make you a whole lot of fast creds, payable directly to you and redeemable just about everywhere they're accepted. So go ahead, contestant, let's hear what you got. Play the instruments, friend. That's what this contest is all about. That's like your warm-up, right? first one's for the trash, you know what I mean?
I'm sitting here counting my assets. Just thought you'd like to know.
I wouldn't play that for my cat, and he's dead. Don't feel so bad. Success in this industry is a totally random thing, man. You suck. Okay, not good. Wow, deja vu. Well, out of 100, I'd give it a 2. Wow, deja vu! That stunk as much as the last one. You remind me of this street musician in my hometown. People used to pay him to stop. brand new car, so we're giving you my car. Well, okay, technically it's my mother's car. She's a little used, but let me tell you, she still runs like a dream. My mother, that is. Car probably won't make it out of the lot. Just kidding. That baby is solid transportation. So take it. Take the creds, and don't come back unless you're really broke, because we gotta give someone else a chance to win. Look, whatever you are, I happen to be busy here.
Good job. Now I'm just a short drive up the coast. See you soon.
Look, whatever you are, I happen to be busy.
I'm sitting here counting my assets. Good job. Now I'm just a short drive up the coast. See you soon.
Good morning, fellow Mandelbergians. It's another Monday morning, and you've got Lightning Lou Crystal along for the ride. Or if you're still in bed, then wake up! You're late for work! And if you don't have a job, well then remember, the early bird gets all the good government cheese. Well, another pretty typical Monday here in Mandelberg. Temperatures hovering right around average today. Expected to reach a high of 168 degrees with intermittent thunder showers later this afternoon, then dipping down to nearly absolute zero by evening. Medium volcanic activity reported in outlying areas, causing some visibility problems. And don't forget, it's tsunami season, so if you're going outside, by all means, wear something inflatable. You're listening to KAOS, the 1 billion watt clear channel voice of Mandelberg and vicinities. Presently, we've got mild weather, 73 and partly cloudy. This stock update. Prices on the floor of the Mandelberg Exchange dropped sharply in the last hour and then rose dramatically, then dove again toward an all-time low. Lou keeps his six-figure salary stashed in fruit jars out back. Checking the temperatures again. Right now it's 97 and stormy. Some tectonic shifts possible today, causing seismic disturbances, even full quakes in the northern chasms. Hey, that's not my fault. Oh, close one. Just kidding. 26 degrees and sunny out right now. Good morning, fellow Mandel.
Trouble, huh? Well, don't worry about a thing, because PPP's #1 tow truck operator is here to hook you up, so just sit tight, and we'll have you back at the station in no time.
Welcome to Prospero's Power Pellets. How many pellets do you want? Welcome to Prospero's Power Pellets. How many pellets do you want? Welcome to Prospero's Power Pellets. Welcome to Prospero's Power Pellets. How many pellets do you want? Welcome to Prospero's Power Pellets. How many pellets do you want? Welcome to Prospero's Welcome to Prospero's Power Pellets. Hi there, welcome to Prospero's Power Pellets. How many pellets, please? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
An intriguing feature of measuring a coastline is that the more detail you include, the longer it becomes.
Hi there, welcome to Prospero's Power Pellets. How many pellets, please?
The closer you look, the further away I get. But you'll get here sooner if you take longer.
Hi there, welcome to Prospero's Power Pellets. How many pellets, please?
The closer you look, the further away I get. But you'll get here sooner if you take longer.
I knew you were coming. A dog told me. A dog with big teeth and glasses. Are you clicking on me as a friendly or hostile gesture? Wait, don't answer. I find the uncertainty of our relationship titillating. Up a little and to the left. Ah, that's the spot. Don't do that. Don't do that. Beth loves to dance. The professor lost his trees, you hear me? Beth loves to dance, and the professor lost his trees. Oh, and how many pellets would you like today, sir? Hi there. Welcome to Prospero's Power Pellets. How many pellets, please? Hello, say, you seen a fella about my height, my build, looks exactly like me, posing as a gas station attendant around here? Well, if you see him, let me know. That bastard's ruining my reputation. So, how many pellets you want? Welcome to Prospero's Power Pellets. How many pellets do you want? Yeah, you know what to do. Come on, make it snappy. I gotta get back to my pod. What? 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 Well, looky here. Looks like we got us one of them, just what exactly are you, anyway? I'll say it again. How many pellets? If I dressed a pig up in a party dress and took her to the Elks Club dance, you think anyone would be the wiser? I'll say it again. How many pellets? That Beth, she's a dancing fool. But the professor's lost his papers. Sorry, sometimes I just spew cryptic little turns of phrase like that. I don't know why. Perhaps it'll be of help to you later. Don't forget the seed bag. It'll come in handy later, too. Don't forget the seed bag. It'll come in handy later, too. Welcome to Prospero's Power Pellets. Would you like fries or an apple pie with your... sorry, wrong minimum wage job. How many pellets would you like? At least I don't have to wear a hairnet. Hi there, welcome to Prospero's Power Pellets. How many pellets, please? I suppose you'll want some pellets now. Pellets, 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 all day long. Do you have any idea what that's like? Any idea at all? My life is a sick joke. I live in the same room I did in high school. My mother fixes me a lunch. But someday I'm going to leave all this behind. I don't care what Mother says. I am worth something. I'll pack up my clothes and my complete set of Hardy Boys mysteries, and I'll strike out on my own. I hear there's a station up the road on the next scale where the pumps are made of pure gold. And then I'll... Hello? Hello? Are you listening to me? Fellow human expressing his dreams and aspirations here. Forget it. I'll just pretend I'm a puppet. May I help you? How many pellets, please? How many pellets? Who am I kidding? Help! Help! What is this? The Museum of Human Suffering? Get your pellets and get the hell out of here. Don't do that.
There's a Professor Fernsley stationed somewhere deep in the forest doing some very important work. Why don't you look in on him? I have a feeling he may need your help.
Hey, I remember you. You used to sit behind me in math and try to copy my homework? Well, hang on, I'll hook you up and take you back to the station.
What? I bet you're wondering if I have any legs. Well, keep wondering. Yeah, you know what to do. Come on, make it snappy. I gotta get back to my pod. Boy, this coast sure is long, huh? Bet you wish you were outside looking at some real trees or a real ocean right about now, instead of sitting inside staring at your computer screen. Whoops! Warning! Warning! Interactive character crosses self-awareness threshold! God, I'm bored. At least I don't have to wear a hairnet. Don't forget the seed bag. It'll come in handy later, too. If this were Doom, you could shoot me. I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you? If this were Doom, you could shoot me. I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Good morning, fellow mental Berkins. It's another...
There's a Professor Fernsley stationed somewhere deep in the forest doing some very important work. Why don't you look in on him? I have a feeling he may need your help.
Hi! Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else. Patient information's on the terminal to your left. Patient information is still on the terminal to your left. Patient information is still on the terminal to your left. Sorry, only family members are allowed to, visit. No, see, you're not related to that patient, so you can't visit. Okay, if that person was your uncle, then you could visit, but they're not, so you can't. Okay. Okay, if that person was
Whew. You are truly amazing. I have never seen a more tenacious moron in all my life. In a way, a small way. I respect you for it. Oh, by the way, I'll be taking all your creds. You remember this spot. Well, sayonara, sucker.
There's a Professor Fernsley stationed.
You'll probably want a map from the dispenser behind you. Oh, and be sure to leave the trails cleaner than you found them. The professor gets very agitated. All right, let's get a few things straight before you enter. This is not a park, not a playground. We're not here for your amusement. We have no t-shirts, no commemorative plates, no cute little stuffed bears and ranger hats. The fractal forest is a serious place for serious scientific study. Keep that in mind and we'll have no problems. And no coffee mugs either. Absolutely no knickknacks of any sort. Professor Fernsley has big plans for the forest. He knows just how all the trees should be arranged. What do you want? I already told you everything you need to know. Please go away. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, and meanwhile, nothing's getting accomplished. My secret? Yams. Having fun. Having fun. Having fun. Having fun. Having fun. I suggest you go back in there and get to work, Greenhorn.
It's a weakness. It's a weakness.
Yes. Well, Ranger Beth must have sent you then, hmm? Good lass, takes her job a bit seriously, but don't hold that against her. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, yes, it's my paper, do you see? I was working up on the little roof terrace. It's lovely up there in the morning, the sunlight filtering in through the leafy green canopy, when all of a sudden this great wind kicked up and scattered my papers all about the forest. If you could manage to retrieve them, I'd be most grateful. Could you do that for me, hmm? Oh, no, that won't do at all. There were 16 of them, you know, 16 pages in all. Oh, no, that won't do. Excellent. Well then, come in, come in. Excellent. Well then, come in, come in. Yes, good. Now, what was I saying? Oh yes, arrange the pages on that table over there and then, well, I'm sure you'll know what to do after that. You know, one day we'll be able to reduce everything in the whole world to its essential polygons, and then what a time we'll have of it, hmm?
You know, from where you are now, you could almost see my house. Why don't you be like the trees and leave?
are very, very close now. Closer than an English boy and his nanny. Keep plugging. I like your chances.
The fractal forest is a serious place for serious scientific study. Keep that in mind and we'll have no problems.
Yes. Well, Ranger Beth must have sent you then. Good lass takes her job a bit seriously, but don't hold that against her. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, yes. It's my papers, you see. I was working up on the little roof terrace. It's lovely up there in the morning, the sunlight filtering in through the leafy green canopy, when all of a sudden this great wind kicked up and scattered my papers all about the forest. If you could manage to retrieve them, I'd be most grateful. Could you do that? Oh, no. That won't do at all. There were 16 of them, you Excellent, excellent. Well then. Yes, good. Now, what was I saying? The roof garden's gone completely to seed. Doesn't seem to be warm enough up there. I found that plant in some Iterato ruins. I think it might fare better in a slightly more tropical clime. The roof garden.
Why don't you be like the trees and leave?
The roof garden's gone. very, very close now. Closer than an English boy and his nanny. Keep plugging. I like your chances. Could I have possibly misjudged you? 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 Could I have possibly misjudged? Could I have The roof garden's gone complete. You've done it! I suppose you'll be leaving me now, just like all the rest. Grow ferns these trees and then dash off. Oh, why do I get so involved? Enough of my whining. I'm acting like a damned Frenchman. Away with you then, if you must.
You know, from where you are now, you could almost see my house. Why don't you be like the trees and leave? Why don't you be like the trees and leave? Why don't you...
Terribly sorry. I'm afraid it's your uncle. The stock market crash. He's... They took him to the hospital. Go. Be with him. I know he's counting on you. It's all so unfair. One minute he's sitting there making money hand over fist. The next he's lying there, clutching his chest, making a horrible wheezing noise.
Why don't you be like the trees?
Hi! Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else. Okay, that patient, he's like dying, but he has no money, so we can't like help him. Okay, you're like poor, so you have to leave now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
You're very, very close now. Closer than an English boy and his nanny. Keep plugging. I like your chances.
percentages aren't quite right. The percentages aren't quite right.
You've done it! I suppose you'll be leaving me now, just like all the rest. Grow ferns these trees and then dash off? Oh, why do I get so involved? Enough of my whining. I'm acting like a damned Frenchman. Away with you then, if you must. What do you want? Your job is done. Must you torture me further? What do you want?
You know, from where you are now, you could almost see my house. Why don't you be like the trees and leave? Why don't you be...
We have seen that nature is full of disorder and confusion, and is most often highly unpredictable. Observe the turbulent confusion of roiling swirls and eddies in a swiftly moving stream. But keep watching, and every now and then a well-defined swirl develops that is predictable, that you can follow. Such pockets of predictability appear throughout chaotic systems. The calm eye of a hurricane. On Jupiter, the stable and discrete red spot, nestled in the whirling storms of methane. Economists, realizing that the vagaries of the stock market are fractal in nature, have begun to use this model to search for similar periods of predictability in the rise and fall of stock prices, as well as the global structure that might make long-term prediction possible. If a system as human as the stock market is subject to chaos, might not other human systems, political events, even the formation of the individual psyche itself, be influenced by the elements of chaos as well? What processes produce the infinite variety and harmony of nature? By what elegant alchemy exists the wondrous symmetry of an oak leaf in so random a universe? An Oxford-educated mathematician named Michael Barnsley believed that the rules that make these things possible were knowable and could be recreated with objects as simple as a pencil, a ruler, and a die. With this in mind, he devised the chaos game. Draw 3 points on a piece of paper that, if connected, would form a triangle. Next, choose a random point anywhere within the boundaries of the triangle. Now roll a die. If the number is 1 or 2, draw a new point halfway between that point and the original top point. If the number is 3 or 4, draw a new point halfway towards the original left point. If the number is 5 or 6, draw a new point halfway towards the original right point. If you continued this process 10,000 times, you might expect to get a great mess of dots. In fact, something much more interesting happens. A stable, specific structure appears, a fractal structure composed of endlessly smaller versions of itself. This same method can be applied to objects in nature which have elements of self-similarity. By dividing a maple leaf into smaller versions of itself, you can figure out the rules that produce it. Of course, the more complex the image, the more complicated the rules. Clouds are not spheres. Mountains are not cones. Coastlines are not circles. Bark is not smooth. Nor does lightning travel in a straight line. In one sentence, Mandelbrot reminds us that the natural world is composed not of the clean edges and friendly surfaces of a perfect Euclidean geometry, but of jagged, irregular shapes which defy easy comprehension. And yet these unusual shapes seem to share a certain consistency. Examined at almost any magnitude, an isolated part resembles the whole to a remarkable degree. And as Mandelbrot theorized, these shapes and objects cannot be classified as strictly one-dimensional, or two, or three, but seem to exist in the areas between. These natural forms reminded Mandelbrot of geometric shapes he called fractals. Fractal shapes exist within a finite space, but they are self-similar at every scale. Each part is made up of smaller and smaller versions of the whole, but never cross the same point twice, and so may be thought of as containing infinity. When Mandelbrot posed the question, how long is the coastline of Britain, he was referring to the fact that at every level of magnification, a fractal shape will reveal more and more detail. Could it be that when measuring a fractal, the smaller the unit of measurement, the further the total distance? In 1979, a scientist, mathematician, and geometrist discovered something astounding. By programming his computer to run this relatively simple equation in a continuous feedback loop known as iteration, he produced what is arguably the most complicated and beautiful object ever created by mathematics. The Mandelbrot set, named after its creator, Benoit Mandelbrot, is a perfect example of what we call a fractal, an irregular shape or object which at any level of magnification is endlessly self-similar and paradoxically endlessly variable. A new face for the young science of chaos had emerged on a computer screen. And if a face, why not a voice? In other words, if you could plot colors to correspond to a chaotic equation, why not sounds? Perhaps the music of chaos is the only true harmony, the only true music of the spheres. Of all the unpredictable systems in the world, perhaps none is more familiar and frustrating than the weather. The question haunted meteorologist Edward Lorenz. His conclusion? A fascinating and elegant phenomenon he called the butterfly effect. It turns out that certain systems in motion are so dynamically complex that even the smallest fluctuations may produce wildly different results. It is as if the flapping of a butterfly's wings in Brazil could set off a tornado in Texas. This is also known as sensitive dependence on initial conditions, and it means that the only way to truly predict the weather, or any dynamical system, would be to constantly measure every single variable at every point throughout the system, which is, of course, not possible. But if it were, we could not only predict the weather, but maybe even control it as well.
They took him to the hospital. Go. Be with him. I know he's counting on you. They took him to the hospital.
human body is a remarkable example of chaos and fractals at work. The branching pattern of veins and arteries are fractal in design. The combination of randomness and self-similarity provides a robust and efficient method of distribution. The lungs, ingeniously folded into a small, finite space, contain a surface area as large as a tennis court. The beating of the heart, subtly different each time, allows for variations in the amount of blood and oxygen distributed to the body. And the very nerve fibers which initiate those heartbeats are engineered in a fractal pattern which carries the impulse to the widest possible area, while allowing the heart to expand and contract efficiently. But the irregular aspect of the nerve network means that each impulse reaches its destination at a slightly different moment, allowing the heart to rest. Should these branches become blocked, it would overwork the system, causing the heart to fibrillate dangerously.
Hello, it's nice to see you again. If you'll just check the terminal at your left, I'll be able to help you. Hello, it's nice to see you. Hello. Hello, it's nice. Okay, you're all set. The doctor will meet you in the OR. Please let me know if I can be of any further assistance. I hope everything goes well. Okay, you're all set. The doctor will meet you in the... Okay.
I suppose you're about to tell me that you didn't make all that money in the stock market for yourself, that you made it for your poor sick uncle who lost everything and can't pay for a heart operation, Yeah, well, save it for somebody who hasn't heard it 1,000 times before, okay? It's payday. This won't hurt a bit. Just takes a second. Okay. Don't take any wooden nickels and learn to respect your betters.
Okay.
Doctor, thank God you're here. I need you to take over for me immediately. This guy's already had one heart attack, and he could have another one at any minute. And right now, I've got to go pick up my daughter at baseball practice. Oh, don't mind them. They've been laughing at you all along. Good. You've got him stable, but I'm afraid that it's only temporary. I mean, the nerve damage to his heart is, well, it's virtually irreparable. I mean, there is one tiny chance, but never mind. It's too remote. Okay, if you insist, there is an old Iterato Indian legend about two plants that, when put together, produce an organism capable of repairing the nerves of a dying heart. Now, if some intrepid explorer could find these two leaves, then, whoops, that'll be my dry cleaning.
I know, the Iterato plant story. He tells that to everyone. I think he's been under a lot of stress lately. Okay, no one ever asked me before, but if I had to find an Iterato plant, I would go somewhere really warm and humid, because they were only the most famous isolated subtropic culture ever. Duh. I really think you should try to get those leaves and then see what happens.
Keep trying. There are only so many weather patterns. Uh-oh, it's about to rain and you don't have boots or an umbrella. You're gonna have to wait till the weather clears up. Keep trying.
I'll just be repairing to the deck now. As a matter of fact, I'll be repairing the deck. Please, don't go there. It's too dangerous. I'll just be repairing to the deck now. As a matter of fact, I'll be repairing the deck. Please, don't go there. It's too dangerous. Terribly sorry. I'm afraid it's your uncle. The stock market.
You not only made your way through all my little tests, you managed to save my life and my fortune to boot. And so for that you get not only my gratitude, but my respect. But more importantly, you've gained the highest honor a person can attain, belief in yourself and the knowledge that you've persevered against all the odds. In short, congratulations, you win. What? Didn't you hear me? I said congratulations, you can go. Oh, I see. My gratitude and respect are not payment enough, eh? Well then, look around you, because everything you see belongs to you and you alone. The house, the property, the lab, and experiments, they are yours to do with what you will. You've earned it. And now I'm off for adventures unknown. Perhaps we'll see each other again, perhaps not. Goodbye, and good luck.